Hi, it's Andrea, Stoma Warrior. Just wanted to do a quick check-in. Been testing out Stoma bags, get myself a nice new bag. So I want to give you a really quick, hopefully, whistle-stop guide, or my thoughts, who cares what I think. But anyway, so I've been using these bags since I started my Stoma journey back in March 2000. It's my second Stoma, so for this time I started with these. Salts B Confidence, lovely, soft convex bags, flexible, pretty good filter, can get a bit moist sometimes, and easy to empty, let me show you. So you have a flap there, rolls down, little tab always sticks out, open it, clean it up, done. Now these ones don't have any Velcro hook up or anything, so that's it, that is that bag. Really comfortable. Two things I don't like about it and I didn't get on with, which is why I've been shopping for bags. I should say as well, so they come in beige and white, or white on my wedding day, and they saved the day, couldn't see a thing. But I've had to change from these because these are a soft convex. They don't do firm, and I really want them to because I love the bags and I love the feel. The problem with my Stoma is it's like a turtle. It goes in and out all day, contracts, spasms, it's got current flare-up, so I end up with sore around my tummy there, which is really itchy, really painful and burns. Now these bags also have, so I've stopped using them, sorry. My other problem I didn't like is they have this flowery shape flange, I think it's called, which I don't get on with, purely because it moves around, it irritates skin, tickles you, makes you itch. And if you do leak, you've only got this much guard between you and the outside world on those points. And they go all the way around, a few on the bottom, some on the top. Some people are probably a godsend, because if you've got a Stoma that sticks out, protrudes or anything, or your skin moves around, or you're particularly active there, then they do move around and stop it peeling, so it can give you a bonus as well. For me, don't get on with it. So I've been with these since I started my journey, and I only just realised that actually I need to change it, so getting rid of those. First choice was an obvious one, it looks really similar, is a Pelican Modi Vi firm convex, so can't flex this one around, it's got a rigid convex, so it's more plasticky. Benefit of that is, so it's not been cut, so it should be bigger. So benefit of this one is that when it sits on your stomach, it pushes it back, so it actually pulls the Stoma back a little bit, pulls the skin back a bit, makes the Stoma protrude. So if you've got a really low-lying Stoma, if you've got a loop Stoma, loop ileostomy, it can be really useful because it pushes it through, so the poo actually goes in the bag, not down the back. But for me, it just stops that movement and stops it going in. Things I love about this bag, it's got a Velcro hook, being intimate, if you want to tuck it out the way. I don't actually really care. Past all that, my husband's totally used to it, and we don't even think about that in the moment, if I'm honest, as you shouldn't, because it's part of me. So you can tuck that away. That's also really good for when you're in the shower, just so you've got less to dry after. The viewing window is really big, really good points. Things I don't like about this bag, again, it's got the flowery background, which again just makes it tickle. I've got really sensitive skin, and your skin can feel between these bits, and it's a bit like when you've got plaster on and you take it off, your skin feels weird. Other thing I really don't get on with this is it's got a belt holder, which if you wear a Stoma belt, hold it on further, fantastic. But it's rigid, it's plastic, it's really sharp, I don't know if you can see. You can actually bend it, it's that sharp and rigid. And with me, when I sit down, it cuts in my tummy. So that can be on the top there, can be on there, can be anywhere. On the top here I found it dug in, so in the end this bit peeled off. Now these bags I didn't get on with for two main reasons though, not just that. One, they're really hard to empty. Okay, I've got a nice empty spout. But getting hold of this bit here, I've actually done this one before, so you can. Some days it's worse than trying to open a carrier bag, getting that bit off of there. As you can see now it's stuck down again. And I go in the toilet and I have to fight with it. I've got nails if you haven't. God help you. The second thing I don't like about this is the filter. It's got a lovely big viewing window, but it's got a soft filter. On day 2, that for me got wet, and that's after wearing a cover on it in the shower, or even if I haven't showered in the morning, it's still moist and it smells. And if you wipe it up in here, you come away with sort of brown blacky mark on your tissue, so it's obviously good it's still coming out of there, because I've got a really watery output. So I really don't like that one. I don't know anyone who would. Maybe it doesn't do it to everyone. So again, love the bag, not going for it. It didn't hurt my skin at all. No itches, no sores, no rashes, no spots, nothing. So now we come on to my last one, hopefully, which is Coloplast and Serum Mayo. These bags I used when I had my first ileostomy back in 2016. Had it for 2 years. Between my stomas, I had a J pouch created and unfortunately later taken out, and a Barbie butt, so my rectum anus, everything's gone. So I've got a permanent ileostomy for life. My J pouch failed. But I don't care because I've got my life back and I've got these nice new bags to try now. So I've been wearing these for over a week now. I used them before and I used to say it gave me what I called the Coloplast itch. It was quite a common thing, so we all called it that in the people I knew. But it doesn't seem to do that anymore. My skin's really sensitive, really sensitive. I've got mast cell activation syndrome, which means I can become allergic to anything at any time. So if someone's going to react, it's me. This one, lovely base, doesn't have all the feathering, very flexible. So you don't get the tickly bits. And it does have belt loops. I don't use a belt, but these are plastic and they're just ping out. Well, I've never felt them. Actually, I forgot they were there. So they don't give me the problems the other do. Very easy to empty. So, unroll it. And it actually has an overlap, so it's got a kind of a secure flap as well. One thing actually I didn't mention, unfortunately, salts. These leak. So this seal here has got this little layer bit. I had to always wrap a bit of tissue. I'd place a bit of tissue, I'll show you, because if you don't, I'd have a wet seal every time. Every time I went to the loo to empty, and this is a good tip because it works, you just fold that into the seal, fold it up, and the tissue catches it, because otherwise it does come out of this, just squeezes a little bit of moisture, and you get poop. This one I've never had to do that because you've got the wrap that goes around it, that seal, so really goes thorough. Wraps up really easy. They have also got the nice little Velcro hookup for intimacy, showers. If you tuck it up in the shower, I'm having right fiddle of this. If you tuck it up in the shower, it doesn't get so wet, so it doesn't fill up with water in different areas. You don't have to dry so much. I blow dry mine on me, but don't melt them. So that's really good. Now the main thing about this bag is it's a firm convex, as this one was. So it's no longer flexible. It's very flexible here and it moulds to my body still because my stoma kind of is on a round area, really quite round area now, but the stoma needs to sit in. So it tucks nicely in. You've got a really deep barrier there, so you're not going to get as much leakage. We shouldn't get any leakage actually. I don't leak. Thank you, touch wood. But if you did have an accident, it's got further to go before it reaches the outside world. You've got more chance of feeling it. Whereas these ones, once you've cut it, you've got probably this much. It shows it better on this one. You've got this little bit through there and the feathery bit. So you've got more protection there. And I have to say, these have not leaked once. The most impressive thing for me is their filter. Never gets wet, never gets moist, never lets out any smell. Hasn't done for me anyway. I've been wearing them, I think it's about 10 days actually. I'm wearing them at 3 days in a row. I've never managed that. My other bags I get maximum 2, sometimes 1. So they're actually better that way because I'm not changing as much. The skin's getting better. But also the filters don't block. So I actually slept first time in, I think probably about 10 years, the whole night, because I'd always get up to go toilet. And because you get up to do your bag, or you go toilet before you have a bag, you've got disease, you go wee, you're used to it. Somehow I managed to sleep through bedtime till morning the other day, one of these, and it hadn't actually ballooned either. It was amazing. It was half full. I woke up in the morning thinking I must have got up in the night, check the watch. No, I actually didn't get up in the night. I'm not going mad. So I'm really loving these. So I think these for me are the way to go. Really safe, secure, carefully done. They also do a double or 2-piece version. I can't show you how it clicks together because the sample they sent me don't match. So they're going to send me the right size base. But basically the idea of these is you can really see where you're putting it on. And you can just change your bag as and when you want. If you want to change it every day, but you don't want to change your base every day. I'm having surgery on my arm very soon. And to me, this seems a lot easier for my husband to put on than a bag where he really can't see as much. So I'll be using them then for recovery. Because my husband's going to have to do my stoma. I love him. Luckily, he's very good at things like that. And he's actually held my bowel when it prolapsed once. So he probably changing it's going to be a bit of an easier job. So you would put that on, click it together, empty everything as normal, exactly the same as the other bag, but it comes off. Again, I used these for years before and they never leaked around the seal. I was always worried they would. I think once actually I might have not got it on properly, But I love them. They're a firm convex. You can see they're the proper convex. This is called a light convex, and it's due to the depth. You can get heavy convex, which is obviously deeper. If you really need something more, if your stoma probably sits right on the surface, or if you have got a loop, you might still need it. So there, that's my vote. I give her 10 stars. I give her 6. Sorry, giving you a 2 because leaking to me is the worst thing in the world. That bit up there. This one, yes, the little valves down here do leak a bit, but you can stop that easily yourself. So, loving you all the way, Coloplast, and it's not sponsored. I think I should be, but you know, hey, contact me if you like. But thank you for sticking with me, and I really hope this has helped you. Any questions you want, drop me a message, and I'll try and pop all of the details of the bags and everything in the comments below. Take care.